Hey, it's Amada with under200pounds.com. Okay, all right. It's confession time. So, January's been really tough. It's been tough. But it's been kind of good, too, at the same time. But let me just tell you what happened. Okay. So, been doing really, really, really good. It's like I've already lost almost 10 pounds. Seriously. I believe I was like at 340 or 335, somewhere in that area in December when we got back on vacation. And started in January, and so I'm still lost 4 pounds. And I'm feeling really good, and it's week 3, so I should be losing 6 pounds. Because, see, I have like this whole plan about losing 10 pounds a month. January is kind of a long month. Depending on which way you look at it. There's 5 Fridays, so 5 paydays. So that's 5 weeks of footage. But I think I'm only going to be able to give you guys 4. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So my little story to share with you is kind of cheated already. I don't feel very good about it. But at the same time, let me just explain what happened, because this is what happened. This is my story. So, okay. So we've been planning a surprise birthday party for Damon's mom, Carol, and she turned 60 this year, but she'll kill me if I tell you that she really is 60. So she turned 39 this year, and that's kind of interesting because Damon's 39. So she was, yeah, it's the ongoing joke. But basically, we've been planning the surprise birthday party for her, and all of her friends were supposed to show, and so I actually didn't really have a lot of the planning as far as the food comes, where we were going to eat, any of that stuff. In fact, her daughter, Damon's sister, Devin, who is a foodie, picked out the restaurant, picked out all the food, and it was all pre-organized. So it was kind of like a surprise party for the people that were attending, because we didn't know what we were going to eat. So when you go out to eat, you're expecting to eat what's put in front of you, or you're expecting to order something and you just pray and hope that, it's not too high in fat, it's not too high in carbs. But we went to an Italian restaurant. So there's bread on the table. There's olive oil on the table. They even give you butter. All right. I did really, really good. I actually ordered Diet Cokes. I had like 3 or 4 Diet Cokes. So I didn't drink at all. Okay. So step 1. Yes. Didn't get a drink. Nobody else is drinking. Good. All right. There's the pressure of that. That's out of the question. That's like off the table. So no drinking. Fine. All right. Then we roll into the appetizers get served. Okay. So appetizers were Caesar salad. It already had dressing. It had croutons. I had some salad. I actually took all 3 of my tiny, tiny, tiny little croutons off. They're about the size of my pinky nail. Took them off. I put them aside. I felt really, really good about it. So had a little Caesar salad. And then there was the mozzarella, basil, and tomato dish. The antipasta dish, Okay. All right. It's cheese, tomato, a little olive oil. That's not too bad. We can eat this. It's okay. It's not like I'm going to gain 20 pounds from eating a piece of cheese. So I had some mozzarella. Oh, it was so good. All right. So having some mozzarella and tomato on the side with my little Caesar salad and my 3 croutons put on the side. Right. Then they bring out calamari. I haven't had fried food in a while since we were in Florida on vacation. So, okay. All right. I'll have like 3 or 4 pieces of calamari and some marinara sauce. All right. Not a problem. Put it on the side. Feeling really good about it. Feeling really good about it, right? Then as we start to eat, I'm like, okay, this is really good. I wonder what the real food's going to be. If we're at a restaurant, an Italian restaurant, we're probably going to be ending up with, pasta, fettuccine Alfredo. I'm like thinking, oh my God, if they put fettuccine Alfredo on the table, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to start all over. It's going to delay my week. I'm like, I'm really, really trying. And at the same time, I want to like not be a pain in the ass at the party, So, all right, okay. So, all right, so I'm chilling out, fine, have my diet soda, drink some water. I even got some lemon. I put some lemon in. I'm thinking I'll just drink like some extra water. I'll be good. All right. So we're eating. It's good. Everything's good. Now, they take everything away. We're still a little hungry. I look over at Damon. He's got a piece of bread. He's totally like putting butter on it. And he's like, oh, I couldn't help it. It was sitting there. It looks so good. We haven't had it. I'm just going to have one piece. I was like, okay, all right. Well, I'll just have half of a piece of bread. Now, these were like not huge slices of bread. I mean, these are like, the rye, basically, like the Italian bread. They have like it all chopped up, So I was like, all right, I'm going to have a little bit. So I took like a piece of bread that was probably like the size of my finger to here, cut it in half. So it was like really the size of my finger. And I put like a little olive oil on it, stuck it in my mouth. Oh, so good. Oh my God, the bread was so good. Okay. All right. Gotta calm down. Don't eat any more bread. Don't eat any more bread. Nope. No butter. Nothing. All right. Then the food comes. And it was actually fish and chicken. 2 separate dishes. And then there was a big bowl of noodles. Pasta noodles with marinara sauce and basil all over it. Okay, that's not a big deal. The pasta's way over on the ends of the table. I'm going to focus on the chicken and I'm going to focus on the fish. All right, so I'm putting this on here. I grab a couple extra tomatoes and some mozzarella, maybe another piece of calamari because it's technically fish, even though it's fried. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be fine. Put all this stuff together, put it on my plate. I'm eating. I'm happy. I'm good. Get another Diet Coke. Waiting. I look over at Damon again. He's got like a whole tray of a plate of pasta noodles. He's cheating. He totally cheated, and he's sitting right next to me. And he's like, what? I haven't had noodles in forever. We don't eat to like this all the time. I'm thinking, oh, okay. All right, give me like 4 more pieces. So he gives me like, 4 pieces of noodles. And then it was like, can I have like maybe like another little tiny row of them? Maybe like 8 pieces of noodles. Have like 8 pieces of noodles. All right. Now I'm thinking, well, there went my diet completely. I'm sure it was all full of fat. There's all kinds of butter up in those dishes. What am I going to do? It's going to be like awful, when I get on the scale. I don't even want to get on the scale. So then everybody's done and we're thinking, okay, are we going to sing happy birthday to her? Or is there going to be a cake? Oh God. They bring out 3 huge plates of cheesecake, chocolate mousse, and a cannoli. I've never even had a cannoli, by the way. At least I don't think I ever have. I don't remember ever having one. This is the funny story. I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I'll just take a fork full of everything. I should have just stopped. I know this. I know. But it was right there and I'm thinking, it's a birthday. I already messed up. Might as well just continue with the meal and enjoy what's in front of me. It's chocolate mousse, whatever. So I take like a fork full of the cannoli and I put it on my plate and I'm starting to eat it. And then I'm like, this is so good. And Devin's like, yeah, it's a cannoli. And Damon's mom's like, it's a cannoli. What do you mean? Of course it's good. And I'm thinking, yeah, but I never had one. You should have seen their face. Their faces were, what do you mean you never had a cannoli? I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And then they turn all their attention directly at the same time to Damon. Why hasn't she never had a cannoli? He went like completely red and he's like, what? He's like, I thought she did. I don't know. Now he's like, well, we can't eat them now. We're on a diet. So yeah. Hey, I enjoyed the meal. It was good. We messed up. It was one meal. It wasn't like we binge ate all day long. One meal. But let me just tell you, what ended up happening was everybody was getting ready to say goodbye. I had all those Diet Cokes and all that water. So I had to pee really bad. And I'm waiting in line. There's only one bathroom. Waiting in line. And my stomach starts to go. You know that feeling? Yeah. My stomach, all of a sudden, was about to explode in a public restaurant at a party. Go to the bathroom. It was not very nice. And then I'm thinking, oh God, there's people waiting in line to go to the bathroom. Like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. And so, you know, that's what happens though. You know, this is what happens. I ate a lot of fat. I ate a lot of sugar really, really fast. I know what happened. I messed up. I messed up. I'm only human. I messed up. So, not very proud with myself. This is already a bad month. I mean, not so much. I actually, to top it off, you know, it was a bad night in that retrospect of it, you know, because of my stomach. But this morning, I got a text message from a friend of mine who has been watching me, and he actually joined my fitness pal. His name is Paul, and he lives in West Palm Beach. We were friends in college, and he sent me a message this morning saying that for the first time in 7 or 8 years, he was so inspired. He's lost enough weight to be under 200 pounds. He's lost enough weight to get under 200 pounds. I can't go back and read the exact message of it right now, but he just told me, he said, thank you. Thank you for inspiring me. And now he's like really active, and he's feeling really good about himself. And so I just want to say, I'm really proud of you, Paul. You did a great job, you know, and hey, we mess up. We're only human. So trying to do better. Really. I really, really am. I want to get more active this year. This is my goal. Not just giving the tours and dancing. I just want to overall be active and be fit. So as promised, we were going to do like the weekly or monthly every 2 weeks. I'm going to show you my body. So I'm actually wearing the same exact shirt from the first week. So let me just flip the camera around. Hi guys. All right. So I don't think anything's really changed in my arms except look at that muscle. So there's some muscle in there somewhere, but still flabby. It's only been 2 weeks, still flabby. This is my belly. So, alright. That's all I got. I hope you guys are sticking to your diet and doing the best that you can. I'm doing the best that I can. And, well, I'm trying. I'm trying to do the best that I can. And that's the biggest thing, right? That we put our hearts into it and we really try. So, all right. Best of luck, guys. You got this. February's right around the corner. No chocolate. Not even sugar-free. Don't do it. Well, maybe one piece is sugar-free. No, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing it. You can dukin'. We're dukin'. We're trying to dukin'. Anyways, I wish you guys the best of luck in 2015. Let's do this. Woo! Woo!